pirate treasure. Today we're going to do a pirate treasure. I'm going to do a paper weight that looks like a pirate treasure. I'm going to use pieces that I've got and a piece of black African wood left over. Let me show you what do I do, how do I do it. It's a fun project. It's more turning resin with wood than wood with resin. On a leftover piece from African blackwood, I turn it round. I had some medallions that got a skull on it, and it looks like a pirate money. And one of them I cut into 3/4 and 1/4, and I glued them onto the top over there. You saw that, so it will look like one of them is deep in the sand, and the other one is not so deep. Put a little bit of pearl and some jewelry, custom jewelry over there. Scatter it all over. The white stuff, it's coal that I got, and now I'm sprinkling a little bit of gold dust, and now it's ready to go into the to get into resin. And what I done is I used a bucket. I put in the back, I put hot gun glue, so first of all it will not float, and then the resin won't go into the recess that I had over there. And this recess is from the old project that I made, and I cut it off. I wanted to be crystal clear, so when I poured it, I saw there is a little bit of, even if it's a slow pour, it's got a little bit of bubbles. So I put it quickly into a pressure pot to take out the bubbles, and then I put it into the I put it into a vacuum chamber, and then I put it in a pressure pot, and I left it for 4 days in the pressure pot. It's a slow setting resin. It's not a 24 hours one. It's a new one that I'm testing to see if it's crystal clear. Now I'm removing it from the bucket. It's stuck to the bucket quite good because of the hot gun glue in the back, and I'm just going to clean it up, put it on the lathe, and start cleaning it up. At this stage, I can see already that the resin came out crystal clear. No bubbles, no scratches, no cracks, no overheated anywhere. I'm quite happy. I turn it around, and just what I'm doing now is I'm preparing the base of the paperweight. So after I put it in the recess, I won't have to turn it again a little bit later. I sandpaper it from 120 all the way to 600, and then I'm going to put Aubichon juice. Turn it around and start machining it down. And the first thing I noticed, because I'm using so much resin, and this resin acts a little bit differently, that I've got a lot of shavings. Of course, like I said, I keep most of the shavings for a different project. But here I had to stop quite a lot of times to clean the shavings. And I put them straight into a bucket to keep them for later. Here you see how I'm starting to shape the paperweight, and hopefully I'll get to a semi-sphere, and when I'll finish with polishing it, when I'll finish with sandpaper it and polish, and I hope it will be as clear as it came out of the pressure pot. I'm increasing the speed of the lathe. I'm using the V shape, the W shape of the black line tools, the carbide tip, and I'm just cleaning the heavy scratches off. And now I'm going to start removing the end, the support that I had. I'm just start to remove it. It cuts so nicely, this tool, that you can see because I haven't been straight in the center, there is like a small PP standing over there that I'll have to shape off. Really, now starts the hard work. Up to now it was a child play. I managed to get the shape that I wanted, but now I have to bring it to be crystal clear. And for that, what I'm doing is I'm starting with sandpaper 180. I'm using the Wondershare papers, and then I'm going to clean it in between so it doesn't clog so much the paper. I'm going to move all the way to 600. And when I finish with the 600, I'm going to move to steel wool, and I'm going to use a little bit of water on the steel wool so it's not going to scratch it. And then I'm going to start with the sandpaper, the wet sandpaper pads, and I'm going to use the normal one, the fine one, the extra fine, and the micro fine, and they go up to 3000, and that's with water. And after that, I will use my Novus 3-2, the 3 for the heavy scratches and the 2 for the light scratches. Sorry, you will see me doing it twice, and then with the light scratches, I hope that I'll be able to get to crystal clear. If not, I'll have to go back to the pads and redo it, but hopefully not, because that takes a fortune of time and a lot of patience. And then between every stage, you have to check that the scratches for this sandpaper it came out, and then you move to the next one. At this stage, you can see already that it comes out nicely, and that's the Novus number 3, and that takes the heavy scratches, supposed to take the heavy scratches off. I never had a problem with it. He all the time managed to do the trick. And let's see on this one, because it's a new resin for me. The first time I'm using it, I'm using a low setting resin, and let's see. That's now the Novus 2 for the light, Novus 3 for the light scratches. And just now, when I'll finish with it, I'll check it if it comes. And look at that. Crystal clear. Not one scratch. This Obi Shine Juice is only for the piece of wood over there in the end. I have on this piece of wood 2 places that the resin comes out over there, that it's sucked in, and I can't do nothing with it. And it's like 2-3 white dots. You can see them here. I'll try to paint them maybe later. And but look at the resin. There is no difference between this resin, how it came out, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, as glass. It looks like glass, my logo. And I hope you like this one, and I hope you like the crystal clear on this one. If you do, of course, don't forget to subscribe. Put some remarks at the bottom. Let me know if you like it or you don't like it. If you're new to my channel, press the bell, subscribe, and you will be able to be notified that I'm putting a new video. Until the next time, cheers, and I will see you on my next video.